Well, here we are. We're closing the door on Mully's house, and I'm inspired. Emily is coming with me. Here we go. Mully just showed me the video that he made for the, he made a little Softypapa guest video. Basically a guest commentator or guest guide. Listen to the sound. Here we go. Listen to the sound of the wind in the rice field. Can you hear this? Listen. Here we go. Now, Jim took a hike to the top of that little mountain there. Now, the light is very poor on this Zacti camera. So, I mean, not the Zacti camera, on my iPhone. And we can't see, oh, the light went on in this house. We're walking past a graveyard now. And you can hear listen to the sound. You can hear the wind rustling in the leaves. Emily, are you okay? Emily, do you want to go back?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You okay?
一人やだ.
Okay. Here. And so we're walking along. It's a full moon tonight up there. And Jim took a walk up to the cemetery, past the cemetery, into the temple grounds. And he was describing the temple grounds and the experience of living in this part of Shizuoka Prefecture. And then he related a very interesting tale of how the Japanese streets had become so narrow, and the incident of the period of the war between World War II. Now we're in the cemetery itself now. It's very, very dark. We can't see much. There's a light overhead right there. And Jim told me that there are 2 stairs. It looks like this is a Yochen right there. There's a kindergarten. Yes. Now Jim said to go past the second step. You can see one set of stairs here. Let me turn the light on real quick. There we have light. And there we have can you see the graveyard over there? There we go. Let's keep the light on for a little bit. And we'll walk over here. And Emily's got her stuffed bear with her, Fifi. Now I'm going to make this a relatively short video because I've got my kid with me and it's desperately cold this evening.
大丈夫?
Daijoubu? Here we are. These are the steps that Mully climbed. Here we go.
Why he's hard like this?
Why is he hard? Well, Jim's trying to lose weight.
No, he be tired.
Oh, because one of the things when you have a lot of weight, it makes it hard for you to walk, especially upstairs. It's like carrying a heavy weight everywhere. Can you imagine if you were carrying a heavy weight? It would be hard, huh? Here we are at the bend, crossroads here. There's a rock in the sign. We saw the same sign in Jim's video. Stairway to the right and a stairway to the left. Now Jim took the one to the left. Let's do the same. It's really nice to have you climbing with me, Emma. Is it scary? What do you think is out here?
知らない.
Shiranai, and what does that mean?
I don't know.
Yep, shiranai means I don't know. So we don't know what's up here. But you really don't need to worry. Remember, you took that hike with me to the haunted bridge? Was that scary?
But this is have a grave, so...
It's a little more scary because of the grave. Look at this. We've got the Tori. We're at the Tori entrance to the shrine. Take a little bow as we go in. Now, Jim pointed at this, and in his video, he mentioned that I might be able to add something about this. And I can't read this, but I'm pretty sure that this is a sponsor board. Basically, those individuals who have sponsored the shrine and have donated money to the board. There's a board like that on a shrine near our home. And my father-in-law pointed out his name on it. Here we have a lantern here. We saw this lantern in Jim's video. We can hear an ambulance in the distance. Here's the water basin. Stick in there. We saw this in Jim's video also. And over here, the shrine itself. Now I think we'll stop here.
やだ.
You want to go further? Let's go up to the shrine. Here's the rope. Now, a lot of Japanese don't like to come to shrines at night, huh? Is that right, Emily?
知らない.
A lot of people like are rather concerned about it. They get scared or something. Want to rattle? Let's rattle it and give our prayers. It's Christmas Eve. Let's offer a Christmas Eve prayer. Here we go. Ready? Ready? And let's clap. Say no. And bow. Let's poke our heads inside. Let's take a look. Here's the Saisenbako, the money box, the money receiving box. And then in back there you can just barely see the inner shrine. Now I've got my iPhone inside. Can't really see much. There's a taiko drum. Okay, let's go. Nani? Daijoubu? Tsukareta? No, yappari samui? So? Samui? Kowai? Scary? Don't be scared. We just passed over a big block there. You want to go up higher? Okay, we'll go up to where Jim went. Climbing up these old stone stairs. Now sometimes you'll see these stairs. See how they have these lines in them? These lines that are carved in here? These lines are carved in here in order to be grooves for, basically, for traction. And sometimes you'll see these stones that have made their way out of a stairwell and are being used elsewhere. For example, in someone's garden or along the side of a road. I encounter them periodically, especially out on the countryside. And you can usually trace their origin back to the stairs in the shrine or a temple. Now this particular facility, oh, there's the bathroom over there. You can't quite see it. There it is. Now, let's just poke our heads in. This is the ladies' room. Annie, do you need to pee?
Huh?
You need to go pee-pee?
No.
This is a Japanese-style pooper. And another Japanese-style pooper. Now, this is a great type of place to find big, big spiders. No, not now. It's winter time. All the big spiders are gone. But in the summertime, the big spiders are in there. Now, something that Jim didn't mention. Well, he did actually mention. I just wanted to elaborate on it. Oh, this is where Jim came to, huh? Is this the top? Okay. Well, let's just go. Oh, this is cool. Let's go back this way, the other stairs. We'll go back down the other way. But Jim did mention this, and I just want to elaborate on it. Jim mentioned about a temple and a shrine. He mentioned both of those. And in fact, this facility has both. I don't know. What is that? Let's go see. We're finding there's a wooden... Oh, this is the jungle gym thing that Jim was talking about. Check it out. You know, for exercise, you can go across here. Whoa! Died. Shoto abenai. We better save that for another time. See, Nani, you want me to hold your bear? Be careful. Well, Jim mentioned that temple and shrine in this ground does indeed have both. We saw a temple, a graveyard at the bottom. Graveyards like that are invariably in Japan associated with Buddhist temples. And you really don't see graves associated with shrines. But it's very common for Buddhist temples and Shinto shrines to indeed be co-located on the same ground. And there's a lot of reason for that. Past history, in the past, one or the other, the Buddhist tradition or the Shinto tradition, as well as the Christian... Whoa!
Ah, you farted.
I farted! That's not a very Softypapa thing to do. Oh my gosh. Oh well.
Papa.
Nani. Oh, careful down these things. But anyway, the Buddhist or the Shinto shrines have been undergone persecution of one sort or another. Here we have a rope climbing thingy. And have been co-located. Okay, go for it. They've been co-located for various reasons. Now, the most recent of those was in the years leading up to World War II. Jim added an interesting thing about the war, and I'll add one as well. In the years leading up to World War II, Shinto became there was a form of Shinto called State Shinto, which was sponsored by the government and endorsed the emperor as the figurehead and a deity himself. Many of you are familiar with that.
Over there up?
You want me to light it up? Okay.
Up.
And in that capacity, Shintoism received a lot of sponsorship and money and patronage by the government. And there are shrines all over the place as a result. And during that time, Buddhism didn't receive the same type of attention. But in order to survive, many Buddhist temples began to co-locate with Shinto shrines. And this relationship goes way back in history. But that relationship was one in order to help the Buddhist temples survive. So that's why you often see temples and shrines on the same ground. Okay, let's head on back. Mama said, or actually Mrs. Mully, Tomoko said, or Mama said to get back. Mama said to get back soon because you would get cold. And Mrs. WarmothStrat said she was worried about us, our safety up here. So we'll get on back now. Well, Emily, this has been an interesting hike in the mountains. We're coming back a different way, as a true adventurer should. In the tradition of Henry David Thoreau, who would always advocate that a true adventurer should return by a route different from the one that they came on. We're safe, sweetie. Be careful right here. We're not on the stairs anymore. We're going on a trail. Now, there could be spiders here. That's okay. I'm in front. So if anyone's going to get them, it's going to be me. Now, be careful. It could be a little slippery right here. Rajobu? Wow, this is much nicer than the stairs. I like trails. Stairs are nice, but trails are best. Careful, sweetie. It's a little bit of a cliff over there. There's a car down there. Here, see? Well, this is a nice way to finish off an evening. Emily having a nice Christmas Eve hike. And Jim had a Christmas Eve stair climb on the same day. Jim and I seem to be doing a lot of follow-up videos one to another. We're almost down, sweetheart. Daijoubu? Okay, here we go. Daijoubu? Okay, how it's on the main. Oh, I think we're getting close to the bottom now. Okay, careful right there. There's a little loggy thing. Daijoubu? Bootsじゃないね. Oh, there's a road right there. Alright, sorry. Boink. Okay, here we go. We're almost down to the road. Here we go. Now, what a nice thing to have Mully do a guest spot, the guest host. That's the word I was looking for, host. He's the guest host on the Softypapa Walking in Japan channel. And then we have a follow-up with Emily and I hiking the same location. Ooh, a darkened house compound. Now, this is cool. We are back, and I don't know where the heck we are. I think the house, Mully's house is over here, based on where the moon is. So now Emily and I are going to call it quits. Have a little stroll back to the house, I hope. Oh, you know where we are? We're on the other side of the Yochen. Here's that Yochen. Here's the gate fence for the Yochen. Here's a little trail, and here's an empty house. It's like nobody in there. We kind of came down a completely different way. Well, we'll just keep the camera on a little bit longer, shall we? What the heck? So, Emmy, what do you think of? Do you like coming over to Mully's house? What do you think of Mully's place? You like it? Yeah? He's a funny guy, huh? Oh, here's the stairs that we went up, right here. Okay, we're cool. We'll continue. We'll just chat a little bit more as we head on back.
The star.
What's it called?
Orionza.
Oh, you're learning the names of the stars? That's very good. Let me see if I can figure out which one you're looking at. Doko. The red one?
No, the thing that.
Oh, Orion.
So.
Yeah. That's Orion. So you how do you call it in Nihongo?
Orionza.
You can see how Orionza and Orion have basically the same sound to them. And let's go back on this way. You see that Orion, of course, the hunter, carrying
That thing.
Look at these. That what the thing?
That thing and chiku.
Oh yeah, the Hydra.
So.
The Hydra thing. Now that's right. Now we're back on the little rice paddy trail. Now of course, Orion the hunter. Now you can't see it; it's too dim to pick up on the camera. But Orion the hunter, having severed the head of Medusa, carrying it in his hand. Now you see the one star up there, Emmy? There's the moon. And over here is Orion. Do you see the one star, the red one? The red one? That's called Betelgeuse or Betelgeuse or however you say it. It's got a funny name, like Betelgeuse. It's a funny name. That star is huge. It's a red giant. And do you see the one down here on the other side, the blue one? Right there? It's a little bit blue. That's called Rigel.
あそこ
It's a blue giant.
That one?
Mhm.
That
Mm-hmm.
big one?
Yeah.
So this
That's the one down here, huh?
Sirius.
Sirius. Oh, you know Sirius. Wow, Sirius in
That thing,
Sirius in English.
the red one up,
Yeah.
and that one,
Mm-hmm.
and that Sirius is,冬の大三角 is,
Oh, winter triangle?
Mm.
Fuyu no winter. Oh, you're right. You only see those in the winter in the northern hemisphere. You're right, Emily.
summer. Triangle.
Yes. I made a video on this channel. Whoa, bright light, that house. I made a video on this channel or another one talking about seeing Orion and being the association of winter. Very nice. You're learning so many things, sweetheart.
School.
That's school, yeah. Is it a good school, do you think? Now here we are. We're back at Jim's house. Here we are. Had our nice little hike. Good time. Jim's got such a nice place. This is actually a model of Jim. Jim is kind of an egotist. He has a model of himself on the door. He has a model of himself right here. Isn't this Jim?
And the big butt.
And the Hey! Hey! You!
Hey, how was it?
Oh, we had a nice hike.
Yeah? Was it well lit up there?
No.
Oh.
But fortunately the iPhone has its own light.
Okay, did you go all the way to the top? All
Yeah.
the way to the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we came back down a trail.
Okay.
Different way. It was really kind of neat. We had a good old time.
Good.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Very nice.
All right, we get to see this place.
You didn't ruin the surprise of it, did you?
No, because this is not going on the train. This is Softypapa video to follow your video.
Okay.
So everybody will see yours first, and so Jim, I want to say, wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Kurt. Hope
Almost.
you guys are having a good time down here tonight.
Excellent time. It is. And of that, I'm going to ask you to do the honors of pushing the old button. Say goodbye. Oh, well, let's say goodbye, everybody. Everybody say Merry Christmas. No. Merry Christmas. Goodbye, everybody. All right. Can you push the button, Jim?